The Celina police chief sent a public response to criticism over him and his department's handling over the Celina ISD sexual abuse scandal.
Several families filed lawsuits against Celina ISD after former coach Caleb Elliott was arrested, accused of secretly recording boys in locker rooms. Their attorneys and a state representative say the police are not digging deep enough into this case. Fox 4's David Santendry has more about the chief's response. David.
Yeah, Heather and Steve, this was absolutely a call out from the police chief, who has taken his share of criticism in what has turned into a muddy back and forth between law enforcement and attorneys.
Well, I think that the letter says it all.
A direct letter. Celina Police Chief John Cullison calling out attorneys representing potential victims of Caleb Elliott, the Celina ISD middle school coach accused of secretly recording dozens of boys in a locker room. The chief saying if attorneys have additional evidence, they better provide it.
He's put it out there now.
On November 18th, Celina PD said it concluded its active investigation of Caleb Elliott.
I can announce the Celina Police Department has concluded the active phase.
It moved forward with charges related to recording students, but said no evidence substantiated extra allegations mentioned in lawsuits, including claims Elliott had an improper relationship with a student while working at Celina High School, and that when the district found out, he was moved to the middle school. The district denies that knowledge, and the police department says it doesn't have the evidence. Police also say it does not have evidence that Elliott previously got in trouble for allegedly trying to install cameras in a locker room.
The criminal investigation found no evidence to substantiate any claims of cameras previously being placed in the locker room.
But on Wednesday, attorneys representing victims in one of 4 lawsuits, one who's a state lawmaker, said they have the evidence and witnesses.
Very good evidence that there was a confrontation between Caleb Elliott and another coach at Moore Middle School in connection with previous attempts to record and photograph children in the locker room.
After attorneys accused the chief of not conducting a thorough investigation, Chief Cullison sent all attorneys involved a letter on Friday telling them, in part, I want to be very clear that if anyone is going to allege that they have evidence and witnesses related to a criminal case involving children in our community, they have a duty to present that information to law enforcement.
They have the obligation to turn that over to the police department. So in other words, it's not just a courtesy, it's a duty.
Criminologist Alex Del Carmen says it's not unusual for things to get muddy between civil attorneys and law enforcement.
But what is uncommon is the fact that they're doing it publicly.
So one attorney mentioned in that letter, Paul Hers, he's the attorney who filed the first lawsuit. He reached out to me this evening with a statement after I asked him for some sort of comment. He said, in part, we are not hiding anything. We are just beginning the process of uncovering things they did not bother to go looking for. So it is important to point out that ever since Celina PD had that press conference in which it talked about its active investigation being wrapped up, and they're passing information along to the district attorney's office, it did file another charge after it was brought new information. That was sexual performance of a child, some new allegations in which Caleb Elliott, again, allegedly had some students perform naked jumping jacks in the locker room. Steve, Heather, back to y'all.
All right, David Santendry. David, thank you.